Well, hey folks, FLYCAT Flies RC, all right. hobbyKing sent me out the FLYCAT V2 version, the V2 and the 70mm. Take her up and have some fun with her. Just absolutely love this plane. One of my favorite sport jets ever.
Motor is hot. Don't get your bad self.
Got a KM model afterburner in there and a 4900 SMC high voltage pack version 2. Right, left, up, down, right, left. Okay, on, or right, left on rudder. Now, this has thrust reverse also.
Starting the fun over.
All right, we can turn around here. Now, does not have flaps, so do have a little bit of a rollout. All right.
Starting the fun over.
Timer set for 5 minutes because this thing is like super easy on the batteries. All right, here we go. Having fun a while, so I need to make sure she's trimmed out.
The gear is now up.
Whoa. Yeah, she's not trimmed. Sorry folks, I got to trim her out. Didn't have this one trimmed out that well.
Manual mode. The cat is set free. Time remaining 4 minutes.
All right.
AS3X mode.
A little bit better now.
The gear is down.
Had to make sure my gear was down, and it is. Love that KM model afterburner inside there.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Woo! Bouncy, bouncy. She will pick up the wind quick. But it's a little windy today too, so should have held that landing off a little bit longer. All right, here we go.
The gear is now up. Time remaining 2 minutes. The gear is down.
Little touch and goes there. Okay, you want to hold that wheelie off as long as possible. All right.
Time remaining 1 minute.
Now, you know what? We got 1 more minute. Let's take her up again. Very efficient, very light plane. All right, 1 more time. Now I'm dropping that tail down suddenly to push that nose down.
30 seconds.
hobbyKing, I want to thank you for the FLYCAT. I really enjoy flying it.
Cruise mode.
All right. Had 16
Motor is off.
16 seconds left. Let's have our little sit down, go over our rates and all that kind of good jazz. All right. Oh boy. All right. First off, let's talk about CG on the plane. I like checking CG with the gear down like she's going to land, because that's when CG is the most important anyways. CG is 510 millimeters back from the very tip of the nose, not measured from the root, but measured from the nose, and that puts it. You see, I got these marks right there. That puts it right about there, and that makes her. I've got some glue marks there at the 510, and that puts her pretty darn level right there. Now to get that CG, which is like, well, that's fine and dandy. How do you get that CG? I've got a 4900 SMC pack, and I've got about half a finger's length in that I can just wedge my finger in front of it. So you kind of takes up on the back half of that battery strap, or the back end of that battery strap. So basically kind of in the middle is where I've got that SMC pack. Okay. Now, nice strong magnetic hatch. That's just a zip tie I put through there just to hold the hatch, to grab the hatch. Talk about our flying rates. Okay. Ailerons are at 75% with 30% expo. Elevator, 115 with 30% expo. Rudder is at 100 with 50% expo. All right, my AS3X settings. Gains are set at 1 time. Roll pitch and yaw is 40, 50, and 60. Priority, all at 160, which I need to change that. I didn't want to change everything down to 100. I forgot on a jet, I forgot to change this one. On jets, I like my priorities to be at 100, not 160. So, I'll just change those real quick, because we're going to put another battery in here in just a second and get you a nice demo flight, or a bonus flight. Heading I did nothing with, and this particular Spectrum, I don't have it upgraded to where it has stop lock. Okay, do not have the nose wheel gyro engaged. I could, but I don't think I did. No, I don't. And yeah, there you go. I do have safe on board, but I didn't use it. So there you go. Yeah, it's a good looking plane. Now I do wish that the gear had suspension. but that's okay. I mean, the plane is only like 220. And one key note though, if you do with your battery placement, make sure you've got this cutout here, okay, where the wheel goes down in there. That wheel, make sure your battery doesn't press down, or you have anything that presses down to touch this wheel. If anything presses against this wheel, this gear will stop working, okay? And because my wheel just presses against the, just barely touches that Velcro strap, but not enough to cause the sequence. And if this one fails, the sequencer will this will start failing, and then you've got all kinds of issues. So as long as it goes all the way down, all the way up, and doesn't press too hard into that strap, it goes down that little crevice there, you won't have any issue with your gear. So just side note. But there you go, folks. That is the FLYCAT. Let's change batteries, and we're going to take it up again. So if you all, I'll probably pause this little section so I can change batteries, but I'll be right back. All right, I didn't check the battery, see how much was left. We had, on a 5-minute flight, we still had 16 seconds left. Still got 66% left, gosh. And that is a 4900 SMC Packs version 2. Maybe we did check the battery. I don't think we did. All right. All right, continuing on, bonus flight for the hobbyKing FLYCAT version 2.
Starting the fun over.
Right, left, up, down, right, left. Love that KM model afterburner. Alrighty.
Starting the fun over.
Here we go.
The gear is now up.
Pick up. Oh yeah. I love those settings better. Priorities are a lot less twitchy now. That made a huge difference. Huge difference. Huge! Now, if she flew real slow, you'd want those higher priorities. But she don't fly slow. It's a jet.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
Sorry, Gabe.
No, you're fine.
And just so you know, folks, we're going to be switching from my mic to a shotgun mic for these jets, when we fly jets, just for the purpose of being able to hear those jets. Focus on those jets instead of my voice. All right.
The gear is down.
Brought that gear down. Start slowing my roll a little bit.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
All right. Gear turn around here. Very economical jet, both in price and how she is on the battery. And I say she referring to these planes because I find women to be creatures of grace and beauty, and I feel the same way about airplanes. So that's why I call them she. If that offends you, I'm sorry, I'm not changing. That's what I do, that's who I am. Here we go. She just wants to fly.
The gear is now up.
So I'm gonna bounce. Daddy, I'm gonna bounce. Whoa. Fun plane. Absolutely blast to fly.
The gear is down. The gear
You know what?
is now up.
Make ourselves a nice low pass.
The gear time remaining 2 minutes.
Make sure my gear is down. And it is. I'm gonna put the gear up now.
The gear is now up.
Okay. Nice low pass. Clean pass.
The gear is down.
All right, I can see my silhouette of my gear. Down under half throttle now, down to a quarter. Out of the throttle almost completely. Hold that wheelie off as long as possible. Don't even need reverse thrust. Still got a minute. Oh, I can smell that fire over there. We had lightning strike off in the distance there and
Time remaining 1 minute.
started a fire. But that don't stop us here. That don't stop us at Fat Guy Flies RC. Love that KM model afterburner. All right, one more time up. Gonna leave the gear down though. I am gonna make one pass.
30 seconds.
Gear is still down. Just so you know, I'm running an
20 seconds.
AR631 Spectrum receiver. All right.
10. Braking. Cruise mode.
Whoa,
Greg land the cat. She is
Well.
tired.
what happened there? I forgot that with this reverse thrust, this one, you have to get completely stopped and then hit reverse thrust. Otherwise, it just takes throttle again.
Braking. Cruise
Yeah,
mode.
you gotta get all the way down to zero throttle and then you can engage it, because otherwise you just give it more thrust again. And that's exactly what I did, and I saved it. Very, very fortunate there. The good Lord was with me. All right, but also extended over our time. 42 seconds over
Motor is off.
on a
Safe to pick up.
5-minute timer, so I'm hoping I didn't cook my SMC pack, but I think we'll be fine. Battery's barely warm, barely warm. Okay. If I can get that in there. 45%, we're good, we're good. All right, well folks, that was a very fortunate save there. Very fortunate save. All right, that's the FLYCAT 70mm sent to me by hobbyKing for a review. I absolutely love this plane. God bless y'all. God is good. hobbyCat or hobbyKing, thank you for the plane, and thank you for being a viewer and stopping by, and thank you, Gabriel, for filming for me. God bless y'all. God is good. Let's have some more fun with the FLYCAT. See you at the field again. Bye-bye.